It is like war crimes. Premier's press secretary Ihasnul Karim quoted the high-profile delegation's leader Jeff Merkley as telling the Prime Minister during the call on at her Gonobhaban residence. He said the senators told Sheikh Hasina that every country should condemn the crime and ethnic cleansing and were of the opinion that the crisis deserved more international attention as it was required for its resolution in sending the forcibly displaced people back to their homeland. Karim said the Prime Minister laid importance on implementation of the Kofi Annan report to resolve the Rohingya crisis. She said Bangladesh extended Rohingyas the shelter on humanitarian ground, remembering the horrifying memories of 1971 when millions of people of Bangladesh were forced to take refuge in India to escape the Pakistani genocide. The Premier also recalled her personal memories of taking refuge along with sister Sheikh Hasina to India following the brutal killing of Bangan Bandhu in 1975. Out of sense, we have taken decision to give shelter to these oppressed people of Myanmar and share our food with them if necessary, the Premier said. But, Sheikh Hasina said, Bangladesh wanted next-door Myanmar to take back their nationals with security while under an identification system over 5 lakh of them were provided identity cards by now. The Premier also pointed out her government's success in resolving the over 2-decade-long crisis in southeastern Hills when Bangladesh returned 60,000 Bangladeshi nationals who took refuge to India. Bangladesh brought back the refugees and rehabilitated them with necessary support, she said, referring to the landmark 1996 Chittagong Hill Tracts peace agreement. The U.S. Senator's call on the Premier came a day after they visited the Rohingya camps in Cox's Bazar's Kutupalong. The senators, Karim said, appreciated the Premier for her generous response to the challenge of bracing the Rohingyas and said the U.S. was ready to provide all assistance to resolve the crisis. They said the Rohingyas said they were very much pleased with Bangladesh government for giving them the shelter as they interacted with the ethnic minority people. Merkley said they gathered first-hand information from the persecuted people in the Rohingya camps in Cox's Bazar while the description of persecution was horrifying. The Premier's press secretary, the U.S. Senate team, also praised Bangladesh's economic growth, calling it the testimony of hard work of the people of Bangladesh. They hailed as well the state of women empowerment in Bangladesh and discussed the issues of climate change and appreciated Bangladesh's forefrontal position on the global issue. U.S. Senator Richard Durbin, Congresswomen Betty McCollum and Jan Schakowsky and Congressman David N. Cicilline were among others included in the delegation, accompanied by U.S. Ambassador in Dhaka Marcia Stevens Bloomberg. PM's advisor Dr. Gohar Rizvi and Principal Secretary Dr. Kamal Abdul Nasser Chowdhury were present on the occasion.